Alrighty, so we are recording, we are streaming, everything is going, chat is live. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Adjust the camera a little bit. I really wish my stand wouldn't. My stand wouldn't. Okay, now what can you do? Alright, cool. Alright, so today for the stream, we are going to be testing out some new decks. I had this really cool theory where a lot of the decks that don't work so much just need Jigglypuff. For instance, let's see, what was I messing around with? So normally this Alakazam deck would have Kangaskhan in the spot. Like that's what the normal meta is for this deck. And seeing as Jigglypuff is out there now there's a lot of stall going on. And the stall is usually because the opponent's Pokemon or their deck or whatever gameplay that they're doing needs more energy, needs more evolutions. More evolutions, the more energies, which is why Alakazam, I think, is going to be pretty viable in the coming meta. Because it does 30 damage for every energy that is attached to the opponent's active Pokemon. Now, things like Dragonite, so that's an extra 120 right there. So it one-shots Dragonite, one-shots Mewtwo, one-shots pretty much anything with a lot of energy cost in its attacks. So, you know, I'm just trying to play around with Jigglypuff again this stream. I love the card. It's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I just built some decks around that. What else did I make? So we'll do Alakazam. We'll do some more Jigglypuff and Dragonite because I really like that deck. I made this Gyarados and Tentacruel deck I want to test out. Let's see. I may replace I may make a new lockdown deck with a new Haunter. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that right now before we start opening packs and playing. So we want to take out the old Haunters and add the promo Haunters. Let's see. Get a little more damage. It is based on a coin clip. It's based off a coin flip, but still a little pressure. You know, that 50 damage, you know, with Pokemon with 2 energy, that's 120 when it gets to I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Alakazam. That 50 extra damage is good. Now the Hypnos, do I want to keep? Being able to sleep on the back end is really good, but it does have a coin flip. So what I was thinking is getting rid of the Hypnos and Drowsies, adding the Jigglypuffs. Right? And we have 2 card slots. What's missing here? We have red cards. I think we do Giovanni's in this. Because honestly, like a Haunter coin flip with Giovanni's knocks out a lot of basic Pokemon. And also this knocks out Jigglypuff as well for 1 energy if we ever played it. I've been seeing Jigglypuff has been definitely been seeing some play. So we'll add 2 Giovanni's. Where is it now? There he is. All right, cool. And then we'll save that. So we'll test out that deck. See how it's going. So we got what? We're testing 3 new decks. I still haven't got. I wanted to make this deck to Team Rocket deck. I'm trying to figure out how to fit in Meowth in it for card draw, or if it's even needed. But still, I'm missing a Weezing. I can't Wonder Pick Weezing. I can't get it from anything. No Wonder Pick, no pack openings. It's been pretty difficult. Sometimes those cards that just elude you. But anyway, we'll do that. So speaking of pack openings, let's start with a 10 pack. I've got some gold. Purchase some gold from the Black Friday sale. So we'll open up Pikachu because I have a lot of Pikachu cards that I still need. So we'll open 10 packs. Very, very cool. I got some gold. It was like the $15 one. For you get 10 packs, and then we'll count actually. So for the $14.99, you get an extra like 39 gold. So we'll do the 10 pack opening right now. Let's see what we get. Hopefully this will finish everything out from the Pikachu end of things, and then because I really want my Mew. All right. I don't. Well, doesn't look too promising, honestly. So we got Seadras. Nothing here. Alright, I'm not going to look anymore in the back. Eevee, Frostmoth, Swoobat, Magikarp, Chansey. We got to get something, dude. I always get duped on 10 pack openings. Alright, it looks like we got a rare back there. Alright, Amistar. I needed that one. Cool. Perfect. Is it worth the 60 gold? Probably not, but, nothing here. Electrode, Magikarp, Rapidash. Pinshill. This card is weak, dude. I got nothing back there, too. There's the Misty. Actually needed another one. Ooh, we got something. What is that? From Pikachu. Oh man, that looks fresh. Oh, nice, Blastoise. Now I got a playset. Cool, awesome. I can make a Blastoise deck. Obviously, Blastoise needs Misty to be viable. Okay, I got another rare. Hopefully something new. No, nothing new, but still a golem. Darn. Alright, so I got 250 experience. I'm making my way up to... Let's see if I got any achievements from that. I should have. I should have been able to get some achievements, which is pretty cool. So I got that. 239 cards registered. So 212 out of 226. So I need 14 more cards. Let's see. Like I'm missing the Raichu. I'm missing some EX Pokemon. I'm missing the normal Greninja. I have tons of the promo Greninjas. But, yeah. Let's open. Let me see. We have six gold for a 10 pack. And how much is 1 pack for 1 gold? 6. So, yeah, it's literally 6 per pack. Alright. We'll open one more. And then we'll save it throughout the stream. I'll open packs here and there. So, once again, welcome guys. For those that are watching after the stream, I would greatly appreciate it if you commented, liked, subscribed. Tell me if you like the content, if I could change anything. Relatively nothing here. Relatively new to streaming, so but I'm a huge long-time Pokemon fan for basically all my life. Like, I'm 36 years old right now, and Pokemon, came out when I was 11, 12 years old. So ever since day one, I've been there and have always played all the games, collected the cards, and I have a terrible story about like my original 150 card collection where I collected everything, and yeah, they weren't like mint condition or anything, but I didn't know how to play the card game itself, so I had all of them, and then I started growing up. Pokemon really wasn't a thing anymore, and I threw my binder out with all base set 150. Terrible, sad story. So let's get. Wait, hold on. We got stuff at home. We got missions. All right, let's do missions first. Let's clear everything up. Do some housekeeping. All right, complete. Alright, cool. I completed that deck. It's actually probably a fun deck to play, like a fossil deck. Complete. And I think theme collections I have too. Ancient Times gives me 20. Yep, nice. That's completed as well. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Gengar. Followed by Dragonite. I just love the design. I remember because I remember in the episode where Ghost Pokemon is introduced in the original series. I just remember Sabrina, you know, being like just so OP in the match, and like how strong like they set up psychic Pokemon to be so strong, and the fact that like the only thing that counters them in the TV series, in the original TV series, was Ghost Pokemon, and like the fact that like Haunter and Ghastly and Gengar, wait, was Gengar in that episode? Yeah, and then Gengar were just like so like chill and like laughing and just like messing around and just like lonely, and the fact that they just went to he didn't even like catch Haunter. He like used him like friend like as a friend. Is like, yo, help me out with this real quick, you know. All right, so we'll get into some matches. Let's see. I want to do. Let's do the Gengar deck. Speaking of Ghost Pokemon, so we'll do that. Has Jigglypuff for stalls, lockdown, like very strong lockdown. Has a new Haunter in it. So really, in terms of, I have like a hole in my shirt. Oh, I'm fine. Alrighty. So what we got? We got Gassy out first. All right, cool. So 2 Gastlys on field already. Good, because this Pokeball guarantees a Jigglypuff. And see, Dratini. I made a video on Dratini. He's probably carrying also Jigglypuff. Like, this deck is very good. The one that he's playing. Oh, there's the Jigglypuff. Cool. Alright, so we thinned out our deck with no basic Pokemon anymore. So Oak will be much more viable, which is really cool. I'm gonna start. It's my second turn, so I get to smack him in the face. Get this Dratini little down. He's also probably most likely running Dratini. Jigglypuff has just seen so much play. And also because it's like, because Jigglypuff is now available, like a card like this that puts you to sleep. Your turn 1, which is technically turn 2 if you go second. It just sets up for such great stall, you know. And it's what like a lot of decks were missing. A lot of like 3-staged or a lot of staged Pokemon, like, or 3-line evolution Pokemon, I should say. Just makes the deck doable now because you have early stall. Before it was either like Frostmoth or Hypno or any type of Paralyze, but then you'd have to run electric energy, and you know, it just like really made the deck like very 2-dimensional. So there's a Haunter. I wonder if we ever just go with Haunter out, you know? Do we just hit for 50? Do we chance him for 50? He can't do anything, really. Or do I switch out and I start singing? No, I think I'll load up. I'll load up Jigglypuff. I'll use the new Haunter since like it's in the deck. Let's see if we actually hit an attack. All right, cool. See, yeah, we do 50 damage for 1 energy. Very cool. So if anything happens, evolutions or some shenanigans, I can switch out and wait for the Gengar to come and start attaching energies to Haunter. But it's looking pretty good for us. Check out this art. So cool. This art's fun too, you know? Alright, so they have the Dragonite out. I'm surprised he has no Pokemon yet in the back row. What is going on there? Okay, so he decides not to do anything. So I have no... So he has nothing in hand, and he has 10 cards. So I'm going to red card this, because I don't like him having 6 cards in hand. Because as soon as he gets some pieces going... although sometimes I feel like I just helped him. So I won't Giovanni here. I feel like just a surprise attack is enough. And it would have missed anyway, so... Because even if you do Giovanni, if it does nothing. So, because it gets the boost first from Giovanni, right? So it goes up to 60, and then it rolls for the... if it hits or it does nothing. So he does decide to Sabrina, in which case I'll switch out to Jigglypuff and start stalling a little bit. He's down to 90 HP. Okay, so he's running the coughing line, or he poisons. So he's not running Jigglypuff, which is a huge mistake. Because Jigglypuff is just king now. Like, oh man. So, yep, so I add my final energy. I have 10 cards. I don't think I oaked at all. No. So of those 10, 2 are oak. So hopefully I'll be drawing them soon. Or just a Gengar. So 4 out of 10 cards gets me what I need. So put him to sleep. And he'll stay asleep because it's Jigglypuff. Alright, so he needs to... Come on, Tails. Tails. Oh. There you go. You think you can wake up? Nah. And the cool thing is he's fully evolved now, so even if... So he can't wake up. He just can't wake up at all. So if he was a Dragonair and he evolved into Dragonite, it would... man, we're not getting any draws either, though. That's the problem. Set up another Jigglypuff. Put him back to sleep. I'm just gonna play it safe. I know I could like switch out from Haunter and like try and do some damage, but honestly, Draco Meteor anyway is gonna start knocking things off if he wakes up. So I rather just keep my bench full. I rather start evolving. Doesn't wake up. Stays asleep. That's so frustrating. Okay, so he can poison me. That doesn't do anything. He's just using it because he has nothing else to do. And does he wake up? Dude, so he missed every single coin flip to wake up. Alright, so this should lock us the game now. This oak is pretty crucial. Damn. Yeah, still no Gengar. We have 6 cards in deck. So I'm just gonna load up my other Haunter. Do I even... Should I switch out? I mean, pretty comfortable. The only thing is, like... It gives him a chance... I mean, he's awake. He's asleep right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on the offensive here. I mean, everything's loaded up. And honestly, like, he still has to flip to wake up. And if he doesn't wake up... Okay, so I miss... Which is fine, but... Because he still has to flip for anyway. And I can always just switch out. I have X speed in my hand. So that's not an issue. Dude. he missed all 5. This Dragonite's been asleep for 5 turns. That's really unbelievable. He's missed it. He missed 6 turns. Alright, so honestly, this should be game now. I should be able to draw into Gengar. Is Gengar even in my deck? There's no way. Did I even put it in there? This is unbelievable. Alright, so I hit for 50. Does he wake up? Six flips. Come on. I mean, I feel bad now. I feel like I should root for. All right, chat. Like, root for him that he's gonna wake up. Oh, looks like he's not gonna. He's just okay. Yeah. I mean, I would BM too if I was like missing all the flips as well. All right, so he finally wakes up. All right, cool. Yeah, he deserves it. You know, like I feel really bad that that he was asleep for like 7 turns, not being able to do anything. But also, like, the fact that I haven't drawn a Gengar, and it's just like sitting on the bottom after being shuffled so many times too, from Pokeballs and from 2 Pokeballs and 1 Oak, from 2 Oaks even being shuffled, they just like stayed on the bottom. Also frustrating. So if it wasn't for Jigglypuff, this Draco Meteor is probably gonna kill me though now that I think about it. It needs to do 100 and like 250s on here. So either 100 or 100 on the Haunters, or 250s and 100 on one of the Haunters. Well, okay. Alright. That's interesting. I mean, he could have won the game, honestly, if he just Draco Meteored. But that's fine, you know. Okay, so he Kogas, and then I don't know. He's been this Dragonite's been asleep for 7 turns, so all right, it's probably gonna knock me out. Yeah. Oh no, not yet. Okay, so he gets 2 prize cards. My Gengar's been stuck on the bottom of the deck this whole entire game. But dude, are you kidding me? The last 2 cards are Gengar. Alright, so I have a 50-50. I have a 50-50 to kill his. I mean, I might as well just Giovanni because. But dude, that's insane. Literally, the last 2 cards are the Gengars that I need. So I kill off the Dragonite, which is good. And then what? He can even kill me. I think he wins, right? Tackle for 30. Yeah. That's awful. I put him to sleep for 7 turns with Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff did its job, but Gengar did not. Awful. Yeah, he got this, so I just concede. Right? Yeah. Alright, on to the next game. And we have someone in chat. Cool. Do you want me to open a pack? Would you like to see a pack opening? I got some gold saved away. What say you? I know I didn't get any awards. Yo, let me double check if the actual, if there's a Gengar in the deck, because that was like pretty insane. Oh wait, I have to go to decks first. Lockdown. Dude, no, they're there. They were the last 2. They were the last 2 on the bottom of the deck. That is frustrating. Alright, doesn't matter. That's really funny, though. That's incredibly awful. For those just joining, in the last game, Jigglypuff put Dragonite to sleep for 7 to 8 turns. And the last 2 cards on the bottom of my deck were Gengars that I needed to win the game. And I lost. So Dragonite, pretty good, but he was running the wheezing one. He should be putting Jigglypuff in there because that deck is ridiculous. I love playing that deck too. I mean, basically, like with Jigglypuff, like the promo card out, All you have to do now, guys, is just any like three-line evolution that takes time to set up, just put Jigglypuff in there to stall, and you'll get there. Alright, so now we get both Gengars in hand with no Jigglypuff. Just fine. Alright, running the Bulbasaur. Nice. Cool art. Has anyone gotten the Venusaur promo event drop with the two... the full art, I'm sorry. The full art promo Venusaur drop event. Alright, so hopefully this pulls into Jigglypuff. Yep. Alright, so this, we load up Jigglypuff, we switch out, and we let the shenanigans begin. Alright, so sing him to sleep. Does he wake up? There's no way. There's no way he wakes up. Oh, okay, he wakes up. Alright, so he's probably running... Is it the little Gantlight? No, okay, so it's the Caterpie heal. Okay, so there's no... It's not the ramp one. I like the little Gant ramp version. I feel like that one is just a little better. Instead of... Because there's plenty of healing anyway with Venusaur at the end, right? And you run Erika's that also heals for 50 for each one. Stays asleep. Very good. Cool art. Alright, so he got some Metapod. And then he evolves his back row into Ivysaur. Alright, so the best thing that can come from Gengar is it stops him from using the Erikas. So hopefully I can get into... Okay, so there's the other Ghastly. So I'm just trying to stall. I just need my Haunter and I'm good to go. So we put him on the second level of Inception. Falls into the second layer of Dream. Now they're stuck in the hotel. Alright, so he wakes up. Welcome and please subscribe. I'll even. Hello. Alright, so he gets his Venusaur online. He also gets his Butterfree online. So he can heal 20. So killing Venusaur is going to be a little rough. Okay, so Oak is good. Hopefully we get a Haunter. Alright. And another Oak, which is good. So we'll evolve. We'll add energy. So Gengar next turn will be set up. And then we'll start knocking stuff out. He does have a lot of survivability with all the heals that's coming his way, but his biggest heal will be Erika, right? So and Gengar shuts that down, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Alright, Jigglypuff wakes up. And Jigglypuff also dies now, unfortunately. But it's fine. Such a boss. Dude, Jigglypuff being introduced into this game reminds me of Jigglypuff in Super Smash Bros. Melee. He was just like so good. Alright, so we got Haunter. We go into this rainbow. Yeah, we go that one. I like that one better. Alright, so we Gengar. We draw hopefully our Haunter. Okay, so there's the other Jigglypuff, just in case we need to stall a little bit, or it gets knocked down, or knocked out. So until the other Jigglypuff becomes, or sorry, the other Ghastly becomes, gets online. Alright, so we'll do that, And then we'll kill off the Bulbasaur. Arguably, I should have red carded. But in terms of, let's see, the supporters and the items, the only items they can really use, I know this runs potions, so he's gonna hit me for 60. He can heal 20 with, so he can heal 40 every turn for next turn. He also heals, so he heals 40 and another 30. So it's 30, so 40, 70, 80, 90. So he can heal 90 technically. It's me for 100 next turn. I think. So I red card here. Energy onto Jigglypuff. Gengar for another 100. Even with. Does he run Giovanni's? No, they don't run Giovanni's. There's no space in the deck because of Erica's and potions. Sabrina doesn't do anything. And plus, I just need to kill Venusaur because I have 2 prize points left. Alright, so I'm just gonna... The issue is on how much he heals next turn. So he definitely heals 30 from Giant Bloom. And he can only use the ability and 2 potions if he has. Alright, so that gets him to 120. I need a Haunter because next turn I can hit for... Okay, so he does have the potions in hand. Both of them. Alright, so if he uses everything, if I can find my Haunter in the next couple turns, there's 4 cards in deck. So I have down to 10. He heals 30. He's almost basically back up to full health. So, ideally, what I need to do... So he heals 50 every turn. I think... Do I ever retreat? No. What do you guys think? Alright, so he kills Gengar EX, unfortunately, and yeah, he just wins. Sad. Yeah, I guess in hindsight I should have switched out and then stalled for the healthier Gengar. That would have been the correct play. Do you guys want to see me open a pack? Yes, maybe so. No. Or guys, whoever's in chat. Whoever's watching. There's only one of you, so I'm talking to you. Alright, you know what? We'll just do one anyway. Let's see what we get. We will open a pack. Any specific? Oh, cool. I got Hourglass. So, I still need some Pikachu stuff in Pikachu. So I'll use an Hourglass. So I need 14 more cards to complete the decks and get my Mew. Go with this one. Alright, so we got a rare in the back, which is cool. Alright, Golem. It's a lot of colorless energy. So nothing there. We'll go back on the ladder and try to make this Gengar deck work. Versus Doesn't need a Wigglytuff. Take out a red card and add a Wigglytuff. More control. Yeah, I think that's good. Like, you don't really need 2 red cards. That's like more for teching. So yeah, let's add a Wigglytuff. Let's see if it's better that way. Because I feel like, you know, we're waiting for, like, the one game I was just waiting for Gengar and it didn't work out. So at least Wigglytuff I could still like load energies on the Wigglytuff and then, you know, have another game plan just in case it doesn't work out. So, next game. Also, chat, what do you think the new set is going to be themed around? Is it going to be Johto? I mean, I think it has to be, right? Or is it just going to be an expansion on what is now? Alright, so Ghastly. Pokeball potentially pulls Jigglypuff. I have the red card in hand. Yeah, I might red card early game. Okay, so coughing, so pulling Jigglypuff is ideal, but you really want to wait until it evolves. See, everybody's running Jigglypuff. It's just the GOAT. It's the GOAT right now. Best card in game. All right, so I do get to slap around. So pulls the Ghastly. I feel like if he has X speed, he's gonna. So he gets 5 cards in hand, plus he Pokeballs or Oaks or whatever he has in his hand. So I'll just reduce it down to 3. Draws into the natural 4, so it should be good. I feel like I want to smack around the Jigglypuff. It's a little early to Sabrina, but because he can still use the ability when he's asleep too. So I want to get rid of that Jigglypuff. Because the idea is like even if I put Coughing to sleep, right? He evolves into Wheezing, he wakes up, right? And even if I put Wheezing to sleep, he can still poison Jigglypuff. And you know, if I'm stalling for 5 turns, which is at the most I could do without switching out, Jigglypuff dies to poison damage over 5 turns anyway. So I mean, he's gonna. Oh no, he's playing Pidgey too. This is a weird deck where this is like a complete control deck. It used to have Aerodactyl instead of Jigglypuff, so the idea was poison, right? Also, any big threats shuffle back into deck. Switch out lower HP Pokemon that have not been set up with Pidgeot's ability. All right, come on, coin flip heads. Nope. The RNG for Jigglypuff's Tails flip is legit. Like, really, really legit. Alright, so here's a good thing. We evolve, we cure from... We wake up from sleep. I'll start loading up this... So, and I have a good chance... Well, not a good chance. A 50-50 of killing... Okay, so that was really unfortunate. Like, we really, really, really needed to hit that heads. Because he's going to put us back to sleep. Unless we draw a... Gengar, wake up again, and then we can guarantee a 100 hit. And also lock down his supporter cards. Okay, so Pidgeotto is evolving. And then Pidgeot. And then, yeah, that's annoying. Okay, see, it switches out. It's fine, I have X speed in hand. So it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Come on. Yeah. Nope. I was almost off the game. Alright, so... I'm locked down from doing anything this turn. I mean, I could Sabrina. I'm scared about the Pidgey that's about to come because I believe it does 70, so you can switch out, kill my Haunter, do some damage. So I literally can just drop I'll drop an energy on Haunter with the hopes of, let's see, we still have 2 Oaks and 2 Gengars in deck. So ideally I just draw into Gengar or I draw into Oak. So still asleep. Seriously, Jigglypuff. So good. Can't get over it. Alright, so he Oaks. And what does he get? Ah, okay. He's running Wigglytuff too. Yeah, I feel like that's like the way to go with it, right? Like, you need to, unless he just wants to load in for a retreat and still have that energy on there. But I feel like running Wigglytuff as a... Oh, God. So frustrating. Alright, so this pulls into Jigglypuff. So he's basically buying time to set up as well. Alright, and just end turn. There's nothing we could do. I mean, do I Sabrina? He doesn't have anything. I feel like he might have Pidgeot. Because he set up an energy to retreat. But, I mean... He's gonna Gust anyway. To try and grab either the Jigglypuff or the Haunter. Or what's the ability? Skydrive, I believe it's called. So he heals. Alright. And then he goes into Wigglytuff. I guarantee it. Yeah. Okay, so it's a good thing I kept my Sabrina. So he knocks out the... Ooh. So he's gonna knock out the Ghastly. And then I'm gonna put him to sleep with Jigglypuff. Unless he switches out right now. And he drives off. Oh, God, that's frustrating, dude. Man, oh man. Yeah, I mean, it has to be Jigglypuff, unfortunately. So Jigglypuff dies to its much older, much stronger version. Alright, and then... Alright, so the best thing that can happen is I Gengar, I just pull into a natural Gengar. Or a Wigglytuff, which is nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of like locked out of this game already. What's the retreat cost for Pidgeot? And does 70 as well. I mean... It dies anyway, so yeah, I guess Sabrina? Even if I X-Speed into a Gengar, he's just gonna switch it out anyway. That does 70 anyway. Yeah, I can't win from this spot. He got it. Such a shame. I'm trying to think of what I could have done differently. Nah, I just didn't draw properly, really. Arguably, it should have been a battle of like Jigglypuff's sleeping and stalling, but he just won all the coin tosses. But we'll try again. Chat participants. Okay, so Ghastly comes out. Nice. Pokeball and Oak is always what you want to see for starting hands. Alright, so Golduck. You were... Oh, dude, look at the flare on this, too. Cool. Your opponent can't use any support cards from their hand during their next turn. Alright, so that's like some tech right there. Some like deck tech, which is really interesting. I like that. I love decks where I see. Okay, so we got our Jigglypuff. Before Frostmoth comes out, it is our second turn. Or so we're going first? Yeah, we went first. So we always Oak. Sabrina and Giovanni. Okay. Not bad. Do I do it next turn? Or do I just do it this turn? Yeah, Ghastly can soak up damage. Not using supporter cards. Is it item cards in general? I don't know. I've never played against Psyduck, like any supporter cards. Okay, so it's not trainers. Okay. Load up Jigglypuff. I don't want him to Sabrina, so we'll wait. We'll wait till switch out, because then that would be a waste of energy then. Does he evolve? I kind of want to like see this deck pop off and see what it's doing. Okay, so it has the Golduck out, but why? 2 blue, 2 water energy for 90 damage is pretty decent. Alright, so we go X speed. We switch out. I think we Sabrina as well. 1 retreat cost, because next turn he can evolve. So I think we do absolutely 100% Sabrina, because if he has Frostmoth in hand, then he wakes up from sleep. This is already fully evolved, so he can't really do anything there. If Golduck goes to sleep and it stays asleep, so he can't wake it up, is what I'm trying to say. We'll definitely load up energy, because I want to just get Wigglytuff going, honestly, at this point. I have no Haunter in hand. I do have a Gengar, but I already Oaked and Pokeballed once, so let's see. Alright, good. Alright, good roll. Good tails. Good tails. Good coin flip. So next turn I can start hitting and sleeping at the same time, which is good. So yeah, taking out that 1 red card and getting Wigglytuff in was definitely the right decision. Like, even if it's just 1. Like, I only need 1 Wigglytuff. Having 2 would be too much. So he's gonna Misty. Let's see how many. He probably gets like a ridiculous amount, I feel like. Or none. Or none whatsoever. And check up for sleep. Oh, this guy just did not learn how to flip coins when he was younger. Alright, so thins out the deck. Ghastly or okay. Alright, now we just go to town with Wigglytuff. Alright. So, does 80 and stays asleep. Let's see if he wakes up. Alright. Okay, so wakes up because it's Wigglytuff, not Jigglypuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, my back. Getting old. Alright, so no energies. No. Alright, so hits for 70. Fortunately, he gets... Oh, man, I'm not drawing into Haunters. Alright, so this kills unless I Sabrina and put something else to sleep. I think I do that. Right? I want to start chipping away at something else. Because it doesn't stall anymore, and I still have no haunters. So I definitely... So I added the energy. So this goes to sleep. And then the Frostmoth. Yeah. So, awesome. It's a good thing it stayed asleep, because then it would put my Wigglytuff to sleep, and then we get the back and forth and everything, you know? So he's gonna heal Golduck. Alright. Oh, he's also running Omastar. Cool deck, man. Whoever... What's your name? Let me see. It's like JT Domino. Cool deck, man. Good for you. You know, going off meta, playing some stuff around, you know, experimenting. Awesome. So we'll load up a thing. There's no reason to Giovanni. Unfortunately, next turn, Wigglytuff does die to Golduck. Pretty much stalled, but then again, like, Golduck with Giovanni also gets... I mean, Ghastly knocks out Golduck with Giovanni, so... This is just correct. You don't retreat. You never retreat. You know, you just knock off the Pokemon. We've stalled long enough. Now it's time to, like, start trading things. He still has a chance of winning, though, honestly. Like, I'm not like, secured victory by any means. So, Ammonite. Water Gun 40 for 90, you know, very strong. 90 HP, 1 water. So, he gets 2 prize cards now. Do I sleep? Yeah, I stall. I stall with Jigglypuff still. I still have no Haunters. Or do I? I mean, I kill this. I mean, he kind of just wins now, right? Unless he stays asleep. So I'm really banking on. You know what? We're gonna Giovanni. I'm gonna slap him for 10 as well and put him to sleep. we're gonna slap him. Does it even do anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. It's additive damage. Okay, so but if it has no damage whatsoever. Okay, so he doesn't wake up, which is good. So we're still in it. As long as we just need to draw into Haunter over 2 turns. Because I haven't been able to evolve anything yet. So Jigglypuff has to stay in play. Has to keep everything to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. I'll switch it out later. I'll add the energy. Because Jigglypuff is literally the only thing keeping me alive. So he stays asleep. Okay, so there's the Haunter. Which is good. So we add the energy. Right. We retreat into... Because... I don't want to hit with Haunter because it kills a Golduck and brings Articuno out to finish the last game. So we bring out Jigglypuff. And we pray that Golduck stays asleep, because if he does, we may be able to take the game. So he's asleep. Yes! Alright, cool, awesome. That was such a crucial coin flip that needed to happen. Did he Sabrina twice, or does he only have one? Okay, so he has... Now the only thing I have to worry about is if he... Okay, so XP is great. So Gengar... Oh, but he can't Sabrina if Gengar's out, which is like the point of that card. Okay, so we pretty much have it. Alright, because... Yeah, we got it. Jigglypuff, dude, seriously. Spooky shot. Now he's locked out of using using Sabrina, which is basically the only thing that would have helped him win the game. Like, right? Because like he's Sabrina's now, right? And he knocks out a Pokemon for the last prize. But now he's just locked out of the game. And over 2 turns, I can... So he hits me for, what, 80? I Giovanni next turn. Right? Do I still have 2 Sabrinas? No, I used all of them too. Okay, wait a minute. I have to switch out. I forgot he was attacking first. Oh man. Not good. What saves me? Another Gengar saves me, honestly. If he's being put to sleep correctly. So he does 100. Even a Haunter would win the game too. Yep. So attacking 100% makes me lose the game. So I have to rely on Jigglypuff once again. And just put him to sleep. Come on, stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe Gengar's just not good enough. You know, it's not that much control. And then Amistar too. Alright, so we'll just concede. But good game, good game. Thank you. And you know, I'll send a friend request because I really liked his deck. You know, it was like off meta, and I appreciate those decks. Okay, so let's do a different deck. Actually, you know what? After those defeats, let's open up another pack. Although I should wait for someone to be present. Alrighty. Got some tickets, got some likes, but no items could be claimed. Interesting. Alright, they get claimed anyway, I believe. Alright, so let's go to Dex. Let's see. Let's see what's there. Random match. What do you guys want to play? I feel like playing this Alakazam deck with Jigglypuff. Or a Gyarados Tentacruel deck. Let's play this. Alright, so... Alrighty, so we got both Tentacruels and Tentacool and Magikarp in hand. This is a really good hand. Always Pokeball Professor X is what you want to see. So I'm not gonna start with Magikarp out. It takes some time for Gyarados to become active, but the thing is, okay, you see nothing but Jigglypuffs now. How do you counter Jigglypuff? You can't. You just can't. Alright, so he's running Greninja. Probably Greninja Lapras or Greninja Articuno. Alright. But yeah, that's basically the concept. Like, every deck should have Jigglypuff now in it. Because it's just so good. Like, this game should just be called Jigglypuff. Gyarados, maybe? Alright, Tentacool is good. Alright, I'm gonna smack Jigglypuff in the face. Whenever I get a Gyarados, I'll Misty. But I also don't want to keep too many cards in hand, because it's forcing a red card. But so far, so good. A nice, gentle slap to the face. A gentle slap to the face. Alright, so evolves the Frogladier. Actually, you know what? Like, these naked Magikarps in the back row, it's pretty scary when Greninja's around, because Magikarps only have 30 HP, right? And then they jump to 135 for... Or no, it's not 135. 150, I'm sorry. 150 when it evolves into Gyarados. Alright, so... kill Jigglypuff. I don't know why he didn't want to stall with it. Like, man, dude, you have Jigglypuff. Like, use Jigglypuff. What's the point of it? But, okay, so it dies. And yes, Tentacool, you know, like, direct poison with no... With damage, 50, you know, it's a respectable card. Like, just look at it, let's look at the card for a second, right? So stage 1, right? Or stage 2 evolution, right? And 110 HP, good. Poison Tentacle, I mean, 50 damage plus poison, that's 60 plus... Okay, so he decides to bring out a Magikarp. He's gonna... He should be Water Shuriken them. Alright, so... Oh no, he decides to do the Tentacle. I have no idea why he decided to do that. And he also only has one card in hand, which is, like, for me, very comfortable. Alright, so no Gyarados. No Gyarados yet. Ah, he wants to whack out my... Okay, can he retreat with one energy? Okay. Alright, so I switch back into Tentacruel. Always. This always happens. And Hyper Voice kills me next turn with that, so I want him to waste the energy retreating Greninja into Wigglytuff, and then he won't be able to do anything unless he runs Misties for some reason. And plus doing 50 plus poison also forces a retreat, because then Greninja dies next turn. So this forces him in a position where he either X speeds out, or he's looking for X speeds. If not, he has to add the energy to retreat to cure the poison. Okay, so he finds it, unfortunately. Alright, so Tentacruel goes down to 10 HP. Greninja uses his ability, kills it. We need a Hail Mary, and the Hail Mary has to be an Oak into Gyarados, or just straight up Gyarados. 8 cards in the deck. Okay. What do I want to do? Go Magikarp. Okay, nice. Dude, top deck Gyarados. So, I have to. Misty, like no other. I need four heads. Alright, there's one. Okay, so, alright, so only one energy goes. That's frustrating. I would be happy with 2. So he goes to sleep, and like the shenanigans begin where I have to start flipping. Dude, this meta is gonna be saturated, absolutely saturated with Jigglypuffs and Wigglytuffs now, because it's just so consistent. And sleep is the best stall in the game right now. Confusion, I feel like, is a game mechanic that will be coming too, and that'll rival sleep because, you know, based off a coin flip, 10 damage, and you can't attack, which is very good. But I feel like there will be no attack that will introduce confusion without a coin flip. And if there's a Pokemon, oh nice, so we wake up. That was like really crucial. Unfortunately, okay, we Misty. All right, so that doesn't really do much for us, honestly. I think we still lost. I need lots of heads or none. All right. End turn. There's nothing I could do. It dies next turn. Yeah, he won it. Oh man, I'm not doing too well tonight. What am I? I haven't won one game, honestly. I guess I'm kind of like burnt out a little bit. But I'm not tilted or anything, because this game's like really... That's a good thing about this game. Like, it's... You know, you can take it serious if you want to, obviously, but it's just like... It's a lot more fun because it's like... Not as competitive as you think it is. You know, like, because like in the beginning stages like of a card game, you're just like looking, trying to figure out like what works, what doesn't work, and like that's like honestly half the fun. Like, you know, like they're consistently adding cards slowly, which I think is great, because then it like kind of like shifts the meta in a different direction, and then like you kind of need to play around the meta a little bit, creating new decks. Let's open a card pack to make me feel happy again. And yeah, it's just like, you know, like a loss is a loss. It doesn't hurt your rank or anything. You don't lose XP. You don't depreciate on the ladder. You know. 5 and 1. Sure. I have 50 gold still, so now we have 44 or 43 gold. No, 44. Maths is hard. Maths are hard. Okay. All right, so. Ooh, I think this is something. Ooh. Dude, did we just get it? Did it just happen? Do I finally get my gold card? No. Is that a gold card back? No. What is that? Oh, nice. All right, cool. Arcanine EX. I needed that card. I thought that was like a gold plating on the background. All right. Arcanine EX. I needed that. Now we have... What do we have? We have 213 out of... Yeah, 213 out of 226. So we need 13 more cards. Ooh, and I got an achievement. What do I get for that? Nothing. Dude, I swear in the beginning of the game you were able to... like, get stuff. From getting cards. What did I get here? So I got Shine Dust, and I got this like little trophy thing for collecting 100 cards. Let's see. What's the max for these elemental trophies? So you collect 1,000 cards. You're maxed out at 1,000 cards. That's insane. A fire type. What happened in the social hub? Freyans. Approve. Oh, okay. I got some friend requests. Jace and Matt Silo. Real quick, what do you guys think about the banning for like inappropriate names? Jade Ketchum. Yeah, I mean, it is a children's game. Let's be fair. Although All right, so it's like geared towards children. Obviously, it's like, you know, family friendly stuff. You know. However, I feel like the majority of players and even people who collect cards are adults. So I don't know. I guess just Pokemon and Nintendo don't like their properties to be like known for having, I don't know, bad gamer tags or unfriendly community. So they try and keep it as PG as possible. So I mean, it's whatever. Like I have no really it's not. I'm not affected by it. So like I could care less. I still need a Raichu, so let's see if we can open up a Raichu. Alrighty, cool. Another pack. I should be saving my gold for the next expansion, honestly, but I just feel like opening packs tonight. Carousel does not matter. It's predetermined. Oh, wait, what's going on? There we go. I didn't see anything. Oh, I got a rare on the back. Maybe a Raichu? I need a Raichu. Oh, Jolteon, close. Alright, so let us get into some battles before I call it quits. I'm doing this part-time, so I can like really only stream for like 3 hours. Alright, let's just take a look at the deck. Let's refine something. I'm missing a Machoke for the Machamp deck. I'm missing a Weezing. This Onyx Kabutops deck is really good. Missing a champ for this. Gyarados. This I played. Gengar I played. Alright, let's build something new on stream. Alright, let's see. Build new deck. Alright, so what do we want? Let's try and like stall. Alright, so let's think this one through. I want to revolve a deck around Jigglypuff. So we have Jigglypuff, and I want to make sure that we always draw Jigglypuff. So that will be the only basic Pokemon, which means we need fossil Pokemon. Now, out of the fossil Pokemon, if we were to do a typing, and for like more shenanigans, I'd want to do Aerodactyl, right? Because Aerodactyl is cool. Like it pops like full evolutions into the deck, makes them. Maybe should we do it just like a troll deck? All right, let's make a troll deck. So we have Jigglypuffs, we have Aerodactyls. Now the next, I don't want any basic Pokemon. Do we do Wigglytuffs? It is a Jigglypuff deck, so. We do Wigglytuff. I think I have another Jigglypuff. Or Wigglytuff. Yes, there it is. So we have 2. And is that it? Is that all we do? And then we have... Oh, wait, no. We don't want Farfetch'd. Although Farfetch'd is a good card, but I just don't want it. Because I always want to draw a Jigglypuff my first turn. So we have those. And then we need... Pokeball. Do we need Pokeballs? We don't run Pokeballs. Because we don't need to. We mess with them. Alright, so we mess with them, so we get red cards. We get Oaks to draw. We run Sabrina's for sure. Alright, so X speeds, potions. Definitely Sabrina's. And then definitely Giovanni's for damage, I guess. I mean, it's pretty cool actually. I kind of like this. We're running a colorless deck. So we have Jigglypuffs, we have Aerodactyls to mess with them. So like as they're setting up, right? I mean, do we run Pidgeotto? Because Pidgeotto's really good. Alright, let's do it without Pidgeotto first, and like bang on just like a Jigglypuff Wigglytuff deck with Aerodactyl kind of being like the background, like setting up Aerodactyl in the background. And then we... colorless. Okay, colorless. What energy do we want to use? I want to use metal, because it's the closest thing. Yeah, I know. I just want to use metal, because metal's cool. Alright, so then what do? We do Meowth, he's colorless, right? Meowth is cool. Alright, let's just mess around. Alright, I forgot to name the deck. Hold on. So, what is this? King, Jiggly, Wiggly. Alright. Alright, you know, it's just like me just kind of like testing out decks. Well, let's see. I need content for a video anyway, so... Alright, let's go straight into it. I don't want to waste some time. Well, let me get a glass of water first. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I need a gamer's chair, honestly. I have this like this like crappy folded chair, or not folded chair, it's like this plastic thing. But I'm not really committed to caring about my back, honestly. Alright, so we have just a straight up Jiggly. Like, everybody wants to mix things in with the Jigglypuff deck as support, but what if it was just the focus of the deck? So we have the King Jiggly Wiggly deck, and we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. I want to make Jigglypuff. I mean, you don't need to make Jigglypuff, but the cool thing is adding the fossils with the Aerodactyl and just like having them in the background. You always draw Jigglypuff, and if you go second, you always put them to sleep. And you just mess with them the whole entire time. In fact, I don't want to knock out their Pokemon. I want them to concede, because they're just so frustrated. So Jigglypuff always comes out. We have Old Amber, right? Cool, we could heal. We got heals going. We got X speeds. Running Slowpoke. He goes first. I put him to sleep. He does nothing for the rest of the game, is the game plan. Alright. So going second is obviously, like, ideal. Like, you want that. Alright, so he's running Jinx. This is the... Is this like the Slowpoke, Jinx, and Mr. Mime deck? Okay, cool. So we... Oak. We don't need Pokeballs, because we have no basic Pokemon other than... wow, we drew both our Jigglypuffs. That's actually really interesting. So, we don't need Pokeballs, because you always draw into a Jigglypuff. And... you know, stalling enough should be... Like, now it's happening. Now I'm stalling. Unless he wakes up. Which he doesn't. So, there you go. Now he doesn't do anything this turn. He evolves. That helps. If he can evolve, he can... But I know Slowbro has, like, a lot of retreat cost. So, the only thing that's going to wake him up is evolutions. But then we're going to start loading up on the Wigglytuffs. You know? And the cool thing is, if he... doesn't wake up, when it becomes my turn, I could just add an energy and evolve for like safety, you know? Because he stays asleep, and then next turn I evolve into. Okay, so he's running Gengar. Does it shut down supporters? No, it doesn't. Doesn't really affect me that much, other than Sabrina's and Oaks, but that's a long time away anyway. So this version, I have a deck with Gengar in it. So he does wake up, so I can't afford to evolve this turn. So XP comes in the hand. I have potions. I have Wigglytuffs. I'm not going to do anything other than just put it to sleep, right? Install. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Listen to my soft voice. And slowly drift away and stay. Yeah, nice Tails. Stay in sleepy time land. Alright, so Jiggly. What was that just now? Alright, so Pokeballs, what? Jinx, Slowpokes, or another Ghastly, I would assume. King Jigglypuff. King Jigglypuff. What? Dude, how many Pokemon is he playing? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the most Pokemon I've seen, like, of different evolutions and like evolution lines, and I've seen in a deck so far. So again, the name of the game is not necessarily to knock them out. However, just make them so frustrated that they just give up. Alright, so we have a Sabrina. Alright, so we add energy. See, like, I have all these cards. Like, I don't even need them. You know? Now I have a Wigglytuff. Aerodactyl is just for, like, fun, you know? It's just to frustrate them. Like, I want him to evolve into Gengar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my Aerodactyl if I get it active, and then I'm going to put all the work that he did into it back into his deck. And then I'm just going to put things to sleep, slowly knock them out. Is this the new meta breaking? The only thing, like, I'm considering about adding to the deck, because obviously, look, like, I have all this, like, junk in my hands, honestly. Like, potions, like, okay, potions are useful. Is like the Pidgey and Pidgeot line. But then I'd need Pokeballs, right? But the idea is just to guarantee a pull with Jigglypuff. So this just always knocks stuff out. You know? Here's the Aerodactyl, so I can start loading up on him. I love Aerodactyl. It's such a cool. Alright, so this knocks out. I can heal now, actually. There you go. Get nice and healthy. Alright, so like this is like fighting like a wonky deck, but still, I feel like it's still strong. I mean, the deck I made. Boom, and gone. The true test would be either whatever's in my weakness, like fighting decks. Actually, no, that wouldn't even really matter anyway. To be fair, the true test would be the Pikachu deck, right? Because the Pikachu deck is just so fast. But honestly, like, I'm still putting it to sleep because he needs 2 energy, right? All right, there's the haunt. Right, he concedes. It's working. It's working. The deck is working. Alright, cool. I'm super stoked about this. Sometimes you just gotta, like, brew decks. And you just have to kind of like, alright, what do you want to play? Instead of, like, looking up online. Like, we could all look up online, like, what decks are doing the best, and play them, you know, and win. Right, but I'm not here just to play and win. I'm here to have fun, and I have fun by like trolling people. So I know that's a terrible thing to say. Now I have fun by like creating decks that make people concede. You know, it's like this is like fully control deck. Like it's not meant to knock out your Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon. It's meant to make them like frustrated to the point where they just give up. Almost like almost like all right, so we have Aerodactyls, which is cool. Also based off of coin flip. You know, just like Magic the Gathering, right? Like you have your blue-white decks, right? And their point is just to counter, 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 return to hand, clear the field, you know, until one end game defining moment, with like some win conditions in it. You know, same thing. And I enjoy playing blue-white. Do we do another Old Amber? Do we have another Aerodactyl in hand? There's no point, really. You know? So, we'll just sing. Sing to sleep. And don't wake up. Tails. 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 Alright, so it wakes up, which is fine. The only thing is Misty. So Starmie into Misty. Knocks out Jigglypuff, which is kind of scary. Aerodactyl would survive then. And I could just put out Old Amber. Next turn. You know. Does he have it though? So he adds... Does he evolve? No, he Sabrina's. Okay. So I'm just gonna like switch. Right? I'm gonna discard. And then Old Amber into Aerodactyl. Or I could just like evolve, honestly. So it can't retreat. So, I mean... Do I ever try and just pop it up into the deck so I win the game? I mean, he's got to be able to draw some basic Pokemon, right? Alright. No, because then it gets killed off by a thing. No, I just discard. Right? I always just discard this. Right? I make Jigglypuff active. Gold Amber. I can't evolve yet. I add an energy, so if he does Sabrina again, then I can at least pop him. And that actually, I believe, wins me the game. Like, if there's no bench Pokemon and he just like goes into the deck, then I just win. Come on, come on. Does he wake up? This deck is mean. Yeah, I know. This deck is pretty mean. Alright, so he wakes up. He can knock him off with... if he evolves, energy. Yeah, so he's gonna evolve into Starmie. No, he doesn't have Starmie. Wow. Oh, he's a dead hand. Alright. Cool. Well, it's a good thing we don't have a dead hand, because I can actually win the game on a coin flip right now. So 1, 2, always just order of operations. Alright, so we always evolve. Wrong card. There we go. So we evolve into Aerodactyl. We always try and go for the win without killing any Pokemon. We retreat. Come on. We add our energy. And I just, please. Please. Oh wait, do we do anything else? Red card, potion. Oh yeah, I guess we heal. Right. And then we might as well evolve. Alright, because I'm going to start adding energy to Wigglytuff. Alright. So come on, please be heads. Please be heads. And I win the game without knocking down any Pokemon. Come on, heads. Ah! Frustrating. Alright, that's fine. That would be so cool. Does he have anything in hand? Alright, now he has to have something. He's at least gonna have a back row now. 7 cards. Okay, so he just drew into Tentacool. Man, that would have been so cool. He's also probably thinking, like, what kind of deck is he playing? So I'll start loading up Wigglytuff on the back row. He does have 3, 6, 7, 8. I mean, he hasn't drawn anything, so I mean, I might as well just red card at this point. You know, I'll heal up my Aerodactyl a little bit so he's out of reach of Starmie as well. So unfortunately, I feel like I just gave him the Starmie that he needed. But it doesn't matter because Staryu is going to the deck. Did I do energy? Okay, cool. Come on, heads. Yes! Alright, so Staryu and the energies go away. He shuffles and Tentacool comes out. I'm not gonna lie, I love this deck. We kind of just made it on the fly too, just like mess around with Jigglypuff being Jigglypuff. All right, cool. So I have a potential of winning right now. So always add energy. Don't care about this red card, blah blah blah, because right now he has a possibility of going to the deck, and I'm winning the game without knocking out any Pokemon. Yes, yes, we did it, guys. Chat, we did it. We did it, and we win the game without killing one single Pokemon. Oh, so good. So good. Poor guy. See, I have no... He has no card in the game because nothing got to play. I know. I don't because I never really did damage. Awesome. Thanks. Send friend request. Alright, I'm liking this deck, guys. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. Alrighty, so obviously Jigglypuff always in hand. I believe I go second. Poliwag, nice, dude. I've wanted to do a deck with Poliwrath, because it seems good. No, I like off meta decks. So we drop our old Amber. Hello? Did he just concede? He conceded. That's the shortest game ever. He saw Jigglypuff and he was just like, no, not doing it. Oh, man. He just didn't want to deal with it. Oh, that's so awesome. That's the fastest, literally the fastest game in Pokemon Pocket TCG history. Seen right here on the channel, guys. You're part of history. Alright, let's go into it again. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What's going on? Is it loading? Is everything alright? Yeah, it should be. Alright. There it is. Took a while to connect. Alright, so going first, that's fine. But second is always better. Jigglypuff always hits the first. Alright, so we got the Dratini deck. Either running Jigglypuff and other stuff like that. So we do that. It doesn't hit anything. Nothing. I have nothing to be afraid about. The only thing is X speed into Jigglypuff. And yeah, okay. So we'll just stick with that. 4 cards in hand. That's fine. Alright, let's see, guys. So, like, another reason I made this deck is because people using Jiggly as, like, support. I'm using it as the main Pokemon just to shut everything down. And then also, like, if you're using Jigglypuff to stall, right? You're usually stalling for, you know, three line evolutions like Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, right? If they get to where they need to be, you know, you could just pop them all away, and then they can start from the beginning with Aerodactyl. So this deck isn't meant to knock out Pokemon and win through that. This deck is meant to make the opponent suffer as much as possible to the point where they concede. So we don't have anything that we can do. Red card, maybe. What does this Lapras? These 3 action. Okay. Yeah, we just sleep. Just put it to sleep. Can't do anything. Now, the one downside is that because it is a 3-line evolution, evolving does wake up Jigglypuff. Or not wake up Jigglypuff. Now they wake up anyway. So evolving nullifies the sleep status ailment, but that's fine because he's committing to the back row. So we may Sabrina. Alright, cool. I'm just like waiting for Aerodactyl. Might even start loading up Wigglytuff now, honestly. I might as well, because I don't feel like I'm getting no... I just need Oaks, really. Or you can red card me. So, I put him to sleep. If he wakes up, he could switch out. Although he doesn't have any electric energy. I didn't see what was coming up next, either. Let's see if he wakes up. Tails? Big Tails. Ah, okay, so he... Does he have electric coming up? No, he's water coming up now. Alright, so he can't attack with his Dragonair switching out. So he's stuck. So first things first, I will Sabrina before I evolve. Okay, so he brings out Lapras to like tank. Okay, so he wants... Oh, he's going all in on Misty. So he's won all of his coin flips now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he like loads up on like 3 or 4 energies. There's one. Okay, only one. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good for us. So he hits for 20. He evolves into Dragonite. Unfortunately, I feel like I need more... Maybe I will actually run some Pokeballs in here because... Alright, so first I heal. I don't want to show Wigglytuff in hand, so I Sabrina. He's gonna put out Dragonite. He should at least because he's electric coming up. So he can start Draco Meteoring. Playing mind games. Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't. This is always correct anyway. Actually, you know what? In hindsight, I don't think I should have Sabrina'd. I should have just let Lapras go to sleep because then he couldn't have... Alright, so this gets rid of one Pokemon. So basically, he's going to be able to Draco Meteor, which is bad for us, obviously. But if it splits correctly, then I should be fine. Basically, either 150 or everything to the old Amber. Anything more than 100 will basically clear the game for him in his favor, which is fine, dude. We went 3-0, about 3-4 then with the deck, which I'm very happy. So he's gonna Misty up on Lapras. That's like a good like tech Pokemon to have, right? So if it has 3 or more, it gets like 70 extra damage. So it like swings like Pikachu pretty much without the bench aspect. Oh, dude, 200 goes to the old Amber. All right, now you are going to sleep, my friend. Dude, all of it went to the freaking all right, so we don't have any other basic Pokemon or old Amber, so we are just 100% committing to Wigglytuff right here, the star of the deck. Will Giovanni for more damage? Why not? and it is all based off this coin flip. We've had really good luck this whole stream with the coin flip, so let's see if it actually pays off. Goes to sleep, stay awake. I mean, stay asleep. Go to sleep, stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. Tails, 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 tails. Yes! Oh, yes, Wigglytuff. Oh, man, this deck, I'm telling you. So he heals, but it's okay because I have Giovanni. I believe he used his other potion as well. No, he didn't. He still has another potion. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wakes up. I'm glad you're awake. Alright, so we oak. We can get some insurance with like an old amber or something. Alright, there's the other Jigglypuff. Well, God, I'm stupid. Why did I oak? Alright, that was a misplay on my end. So I could very much just lose right now because of this. Because of my failure to realize about Giovanni. And you see oak, like, and you just want to rip it, you know? Like, I can't help it. So now I have to go to another coin flip. That was a big, big misplay on my end. Come on, tails, 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 tails. Alright, so basically everything has to go to Jigglypuff again. If he kills the Wigglytuff, then I lose. Because of the 2 prize points. But that's, I deserve the loss because of the misplay. Okay, yeah, GG's. Yeah, actually splits perfectly. Alright, my fault. My fault. Man. That would have been 4 for 4 then. But it's okay. I can't be mad. Those were fun games. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it. I'm getting tired. I got some good gameplay footage with the Jigglypuffs. The King Jiggly Wiggly deck. I love this. It's so good. Awesome. I'm glad I made it. Alright, so let's open one more pack to close the stream out, and then I'm gonna sign off. Open a pack. I still need Raichu. I still need some other things in the Pikachu themed cards. Alright, so we have alright. I'm still just looking for a Raichu. Alright, nothing. Alright, fair enough. Oh, but we can technically craft something, I believe. What do we have? 95 points? How much is it for? Raichu? Don't tell me it's like 100. Or the 150. Let me see. Where's Raichu? Because then I can start ripping the other packs if I just make Raichu. 150? Oh, gosh, it's so annoying. Alright, whatever. Alright, guys. Cool.